Hey, are you tired? Are your eyes getting droopy? Then it's time for a magical sleepy story, so snuggle up and get ready to drift off to dreamland. But don't forget to hit that like button before you go. We love you. And if you have any magical stories you want to share with us, then send them to the email provided below. And who knows, your story might just be featured on our channel. Alright, let's begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a beautiful white horse named Moonbeam. Unlike any other horse, Moonbeam had a secret. He was a magical horse who could grant wishes. His mane shimmered like spun gold, and his eyes sparkled like stars. One day, a young girl named Lily was walking through the forest when she heard a soft whinny. She followed the sound and came across a clearing where Moonbeam was grazing. As Lily approached, the horse raised his head and stared at her. His eyes seemed to hold ancient wisdom, and his presence filled her with a sense of peace. Hesitantly, Lily reached out to stroke his silky mane. In the moment their eyes met, she felt an inexplicable connection. From that day forward, Lily made it her mission to visit Moonbeam every day. She would sit for hours brushing his coat and sharing her dreams and secrets. One day, Lily confided in Moonbeam that her greatest wish was to have a beautiful flowing mane like his. Moonbeam listened patiently, and when Lily was done talking, he nuzzled her hand gently. Suddenly, Lily felt a surge of energy flow through her, and when she touched her own hair, she gasped. Her simple braid had transformed into a magnificent cascade of golden locks. Overjoyed, she thanked Moonbeam and raced home to show her parents. As the days turned into weeks, Lily continued to visit Moonbeam, each time confiding another wish. Moonbeam would listen attentively, offering words of encouragement and understanding. One day, Lily sat beside Moonbeam, her heart heavy with sadness. She told him about her friend Emma, who had recently moved away. The thought of never seeing her friend again brought tears to Lily's eyes. Moonbeam listened with sympathy, and when Lily finished speaking, he nudged her gently with his nose. A warm glow enveloped Lily, and she felt a renewed sense of hope. Closing her eyes, she whispered, "I wish Emma would come back, and we could be friends forever." As if responding to her wish, a familiar giggle echoed through the trees. And when Lily opened her eyes, she saw Emma running towards her, her face beaming with joy. Overjoyed, Lily rushed to meet her, and the two friends embraced tightly. They spent the afternoon playing by the river, their laughter echoing through the valley. As the sun began to set, they walked back to the clearing, hand in hand. There, Moonbeam greeted them with a gentle whinny, and Lily knew in her heart that Moonbeam had answered another of her wishes. From then on, Lily shared Moonbeam's secret with Emma, and they both continued to visit the magical horse, each finding solace and friendship in his presence. However, not everyone in the kingdom was as kind and compassionate as Lily and Emma. There was a grumpy old man named Edgar who lived deep in the forest. He was known for his bad temper and his hatred for anything magical. One day, Edgar stumbled upon Moonbeam while he was taking a stroll through the woods. Startled by the sight of the beautiful white horse, Edgar began to rant and rave. He shouted, "Begone, you magical beast, and take your enchanting ways elsewhere. I hate magic, and I want nothing to do with it." Moonbeam remained calm and collected, sensing the darkness within the old man. He spoke to Edgar in a voice that seemed to echo with ancient wisdom. "My dear Edgar, why do you hate magic so much? Magic is all around us, from the twinkling stars above to the flowers that bloom in the spring. It brings beauty and wonder to our world. Why do you choose to be blind to its wonders?" Edgar trembled with anger, his face turning red with rage. "Be quiet, you talking beast, or I'll have you banished from this kingdom. I hate magic, and I will not allow it to prosper here." With that, Edgar raised his staff and hurled a bolt of dark energy towards Moonbeam. The force of the spell knocked Moonbeam off his feet, and he lay on the ground, his body slowly fading away. When Lily and Emma heard what had happened, they rushed to Moonbeam's aid. They found him lying on the ground, his body shimmering and translucent, barely clinging to his physical form. With heavy hearts, they understood that only one thing could save Moonbeam now. The magical spell Edgar had cast was too powerful, and only true unconditional love could break it. Emma looked at Lily, her eyes filled with determination. She knew what she had to do. Taking a deep breath, she stepped forward and embraced Moonbeam, pouring all of her love and affection into the horse. At first, nothing happened. Edgar stood by, watching with a smirk on his face, believing his spell had won. But then something miraculous occurred. A bright light enveloped Emma and Moonbeam, and when it faded, Emma was gone. In her place stood a beautiful white horse, her eyes sparkling with life. Edgar gasped in surprise as the clearing filled with two magnificent white horses, their bodies glowing with magical energy. Lily and the new horse, who introduced herself as Starfire, were overjoyed to see Moonbeam back in his physical form.
Wow.
But their joy was short-lived, for as Starfire explained, the price to break Edgar's spell was great. She had given up her life force to save Moonbeam, and now she would fade away unless someone loved her enough to revive her. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Lily knew she had to help. She hugged Starfire tightly, whispering, "I love you, Starfire. I will bring you back, I promise." As Starfire's body began to shimmer and fade, Lily ran as fast as she could to find Emma. When she found her friend, Lily explained everything that had happened and asked for her help. Together they returned to the clearing where Moonbeam and Starfire awaited. Hand in hand, they placed their palms on Starfire's chest, and a surge of magical energy flowed from them. Starfire's eyes fluttered open, and she whinnied in delight as her form solidified. Overjoyed, Lily and Emma embraced, knowing they had saved Starfire's life. From that day forward, the four friends, Lily, Emma, Moonbeam, and Starfire, shared an unbreakable bond. They roamed the kingdom together, bringing joy and happiness to all they met. Moonbeam continued to grant wishes, using his magic to help those in need, while Starfire's strength and speed amazed everyone. Together, they faced many adventures, but their love for each other and their commitment to helping others never wavered. And so, the legend of Moonbeam and Starfire was passed down through generations, a tale of friendship, bravery, and the power of love. If you enjoyed this enchanting tale, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more captivating stories. Sweet dreams, little one, and may the magic of friendship and love fill your dreams. Until next time, keep believing in the extraordinary, and remember, true love has the power to overcome even the darkest of spells. Good night.